All right. So, what we have here are Pokemon that I need to have. I feel like I need to have one at the end of every journey. Mewtwo, Butterfree, and like Pokemon, a regular run of Pokemon Red and Blue. I would probably go catch Mewtwo and then beat the Elite Four again just to have it on record. Butterfree came up through branding to me. My name's Butters, so it made sense to put Butterfree there. Ash's Butterfree always leaves a lasting impact on me, so it made sense. Alolan Executor has become my son because I just love it so much, so that transcended to Cantonian Executor. I find myself catching Zubats a lot early game and just kind of walking around with them a lot to raise up their friendship. That way they can evolve into a Crobat. Feraligatr has stuck in my mind from Pokemon Colosseum. It's just been a big help for me battling Pyrite Colosseum over and over again to get funds and also TMs. Scizor, along with being just so goddamn cool, sticks with me for being a very clutch Pokemon to come from a Pokeball in Smash Bros. Melee and beyond. Lantern fits almost everything for me. From being a very just happy little guy, yellow and blue, a nice light yellow, light blue, electric type, but also it's got Volt Absorb as a normal ability, so that's pretty cool. I find myself going a lot into Get a Whisper in like Pokemon Emerald because Exploud is pretty good, and I did end my last game with an Exploud. Aggron is really cool. He's pointy. He's kind of like a dinosaur. I love him. Then we have Jamie Heineman, the Walrein. I'm a big fan of Giraffare. It's a palindrome. It's a giraffe. It's a psychic type. Hitmontop is busted moves left and right. Alakazam is off-brand Mewtwo, but also is has pretty good presence in the anime, where it had its big giant episode where giant Alakazam fought giant Gengar, and that episode sticks in my mind a lot. Kingdra, who I'm going to shift down to the bottom here because again I need to use it more often. I'll put Exploud behind it as well because I don't think I've actually finished one of those. Kingdra's there because I just, again, it is a water type. It's also dragon type. It's got blue yellow and it's a seahorse. There's not a whole lot more put up there. And as long as we're talking about my favorite kind of fish, we're gonna go up here and just sneak in at the end here. Oops. My favorite kind of bird. Flamingo. Exploud and Aggron. Need to use them more often, just like their designs and like their colors. Kricktoon has the best cry in the game, by far. Yanmega is really cool. Porygon Z is one, powerful. I love. Let me look at its stats real quick, but I do love that when I used Porygon Z in my Diamond run, it was a powerhouse. Boop. There you are. Your Gen 4 stats. You have 85 HP, 80 attack, 70 defense, 75 special defense, and 90 speed. So it's not like anything too great, but 135 special attack. So if you're able to get off an attack with Porygon Z, then you should be doing some some pretty good damage. And if we go to Porygon 2, you know, they've been special attackers for a while. I want to say since Gen 2, yeah. Their whole thing is special attacking. But Porygon 2 has 90 and 95 defense, special defense. You slap an Eviolite on that guy, and he's got crazy defenses. So in Gen 5, I'm also gonna put Porygon 2 up here for that. Nah, we'll keep him. We'll keep him right here, especially because this isn't a Gen 5 list. Well, not that it's a Gen 4 list either. And Dialga is my second legendary that belongs up here because I would put Rayquaza up here, but over the years I felt like Rayquaza is just a little too powerful for my tastes, which is rich coming from the guy that has Mewtwo at the top of his list. But I don't know. I love Rayquaza. That's why he's at the top, near the top of my Mad Respect list. Speaking of, let's go on through it a little bit. We have All-Terrain Venomoth, Bird Jesus, and Omanite from Twitch Plays Pokemon. We have personal favorites along with starters, all the way down to Metapod, which is up here not for the anime, but it works for the anime. But for Matt Bragg and his Cult of Metapod. Pod be with you. We got Pikachu, Meowth, Jesse's Pokemon, James's Pokemon. Then Drifloon for some more personal stuff. Abracadabra, Alakazam, which line up nicely up here. These three Pokemon I need to use more. If they were available earlier on, I probably would use them more in my vanilla runs. We got some lads. We got Infernape, who I predicted. Arcanine, my first shiny that I liked. Clefairy, my first memory of a Pokemon trading card. Then we break into Colosseum and XD with Jolteon, who's also my favorite evolution. Myra B's Ludicolo, Shadow Lugia, the starter Umbreon Espeon, Shadow Raikou, Shadow Suicune, are also my favorite of the two legendary beasts. My backup starter of Teddiursa, a Pokemon that makes it on every run, Ampharos, Dewking's Plusle, the animations for Numel, and then Ho-Oh, who is still my goal to get on stream one day once I get back into streaming, because I haven't been for almost or over it's almost a year now. That's coming up in October, my 1 year anniversary of my hiatus. Bonsly is up here in XD because of that would be the first time Bonsly was seen before Diamond and Pearl. It's either that, the anime, or Mystery Dungeon. But then we break through some more game stuff to Mystery Dungeon, where all these Pokemon up through Azurill hold pretty strong memories for me. And then we have more game stuff. And we have champion teams. Here's Steven's Aggron. Metagross is right here, but I want to break it up in the set. We have, I want to say, Cynthia's Platinum team. I'm not 100% sure on that. Actually, I am, because Gastrodon is part of her non-platinum team, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Then we go down here to more game stuff, which is why Girafarig is down here as well. And then competitively breaking Pokemon. Moody Smeargle breaks everything. Wobbuffet breaks a lot of things. Skarmory is legacy setup. Blissey is legacy frustration. Breloom's a nice glass cannon with Spore utility. Linoone is probably the greatest normal type glass cannon to ever exist. Belly Drum extreme speed. Arceus, the Mewtwo Usurper. And then everything anime down through Deoxys with Pokemon Prize and Teams and one of my favorite movies. Wooper for Smoland, Quagsire for Tom Fox, another Pikachu just for the whole franchise carrying it. Don't fuck with Shuckle. There's no laws against Pokemon. Thanks, Obama Snow. Levitate, Flying Levitate Air Balloon. Oh, and then I did put Scizor here for Smash Bros, Smash Bros, Smash Bros, Smash Bros. And overall, I think it's really cool that I do have such a big list of mad respect as well as regular respect. And then I still like these Pokemon, which is why I would catch them. Because I like them. Like, I like Ledybug. I like its colors, and it's just... If Ledian had any stats, really, because it's got nothing going for it. And then I have the Pokemon that I actually don't want. I don't really want more than one Zubat. I don't really want Rattatas or Weedles or Magikarps or the Jumpluff line, Beautifly, Dustox, Masquerain. Flustle would be down here if it didn't go to Duking. Red, blue, and then these two I just cannot get behind their designs. These are Pokemon that actively frustrate me thinking about them. And then beyond frustration is disappointment, where these Pokemon either deserved better or just did, so the first 5 deserved better. Mothim does. It either deserved a gimmick beyond being male, along with Kobe actually, but or deserved better stats. And then everything Cherubi or Cherumin past, they just didn't do good. Then we have the rest of the unknown, the rest of the Arceus plate forms, and then the rest of everything else that I did not include because it's post Gen 4 and up through Gen 5. I don't think we're touching any of them yet. Not until Gen 6 when they introduce Megas. Yeah, and we're gonna have to put these guys up there, and I'll probably do that off video, but yeah.
He wants to see if he'll get the steak.
No.
All right. Well, YouTube. On that note, let's call it. This is gonna be probably closer to a 4-hour video, which is almost a generation per hour. And now that we know my my actual list, then yeah, maybe Tristan and AJ can make their own lists and just post them somewhere, and then we can when we move on to Generation 5, do this again for all the 5th generation Pokemon and see how it shakes things up. Anyways, so long, YouTube. Thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for watching it all the way to the end if you did. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. But also, thanks for just being here. Bye.